Hello everybody and welcome back to the Connects Marble League. Today we have event 4, the Sprint, an event I'm sure you have all seen before. 4 marbles at a time will roll down this straight section of track to try and get to the end as quick as they can. The top 2 from each heat will move on to the semi-finals, and the top 2 from the semi-finals will move on to the final, and then the winner of that will of course get the gold medal. We've had 3 events so far, so the competition is really starting to get serious. First heat, Scarlet Sins, Faroe Opals, Mossy Mice and Revolutionaries. Down they go. Scarlet Sins are the early, they can Revolutionaries. Faroe Opals challenging, but I do not think they're going to be able to pass the Scarlet Sins. That is Greed of the Scarlet Sins who had the early lead. Then comes Riot of the Revolutionaries. Citron of the Faroe Opals challenge, but could not make it. Revolutionaries and Scarlet Sins move on. Heat 2, Kitten Castle, Antarctics, Crimson Royalty, and the Emerald Sprites. Royalty out to the early lead, the Antarctics, they fall behind the Emerald Sprites. Fairy, captain of that team, will manage to move on with the Royalty. Crimson Royalty, they did very well in that heat. Antarctics seemed to have the second place, but then they lost out to the Emerald Sprites. Heat 3 now, Ice Angels, Locust Plague, Surface Striders, and the Cardboard Cutouts. Down they come. Looks like that is the Locust Plague out to the lead. Surface Striders. Those two are going to both, stride to an easy victory. Cardboard Cutouts seemed to be challenging at the start, but fell behind, leaving it to the Locust Plague and Surface Striders to move on. Final heat here. Exoplanets, Graveyard Ghouls, Necromancer Knights, and Valiant Velocity. Down they go. Graveyard goes out to the lead. Necromancer Knights, they're trying to challenge the Exoplanets, but they get blocked by Orbitar. Doing very well there to block Death, captain of the Necromancer Knights. Graveyard Ghouls, they were coasting to the victory. Exoplanets and Graveyard Ghouls move on. Taking a look at the standings, you see the Necromancer Knights managed to take the 9th place finish, followed by Faroe Opals, Cardboard Cutouts, Mossy Mice, Kitten Castle, Antarctics, Valiant Velocity, and Ice Angels down there in last. First semi-final, Exoplanets, Revolutionaries, Emerald Sprites, and the Locust Plague. Down they come, Revolutionaries out to the lead. The Locust Plague are trying to challenge the Emerald Sprites. And that's very, very close between them. I do not know who got past. Definitely the Revolutionaries taking the win, but who got second? They come to the line, and it's going to be the Emerald Sprites, just barely. Barely beat Swarm to move on to the final. Second semi-final hit. Scarlet Sins, Graveyard Ghouls, Surface Striders, and Crimson Royalty. Graveyard Ghouls out to the lead. Here come the Scarlet Sins and the Surface Striders. And I believe both of them are going to get the pass. Scarlet Sins are definitely moving on. They took the win there. The Surface Striders, I believe, got past the Graveyard Ghouls. Yes, they did. Fairly comfortably, too. The Surface Striders will move on to the final along with the Scarlet Sins. 5th through 8th, we see Locust Plague, Graveyard Ghouls, Exoplanets, and finally Crimson Royalty down there in 8th place. But now, the final. Surface Striders, Revolutionaries, Emerald Sprites, and the Scarlet Sins. Down they go. Revolutionaries out to the lead. This Emerald Sprites trying to challenge, but they're not going to be able to get past. And Riot of the Revolutionaries will win gold. The Scarlet Sins were there challenging. Emerald Sprites took over, but none of them were able to pass Riot. And that marble will take the win in the sprint event. I believe Riot won every single one of their heats. A very strong performance by that marble. Fairy of the Emerald Sprites gets second, while Greed of the Scarlet Sins gets the bronze. With their gold medal in this event, the Revolutionaries have risen all the way up to 5th place. Emerald Sprites rising up to 2nd, still a full 13 points behind the Cardboard Cutouts in 1st. Next event will be a new one, uphill battle. So I will see you there.